Hello, welcome to our food what do you call those places where they fucking
A store,
no
a
you don't.
butcher,
No.
a bakery, a dairy plant.
No, a dairy plant. No, it's a fucking where they give food to homeless people and shit.
Oh, I
Not
never
a
ate
homeless
this.
shelter, but it's like a fucking
A food
a
bank,
soup kitchen. Is that what it is?
soup kitchen. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, we're going to our backyard soup kitchen. No, that's shitty. I don't fucking know. No, I don't know. Let me try that again. Cut it here.
Yeah.
All right. No, well, no, I still fucked up too. Hello, welcome all you beautiful bastards. How are you?
You can't take that. It's taken. It's taken by Philip DeFranco.
Who?
Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube, Philly D. He says
He says, all you beautiful bastards.
Yeah, he says sup. That's one of the H3 sound bites. He goes sup. He goes sup, all you beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's beautiful bastards. Welcome
Oh, well,
to the
hello.
Vibin podcast.
Oh God, what a great way to start.
Oh, it was off to a great start in this great location. We're in our
My uncle's garage.
Yeah, we're about to get touched in all the right and the wrong ways. Just like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna touch you just like how my voice is so beautiful, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, your voice touches me every single day and every night while I sleep. I hear the beautiful sounds that you create on your instruments and the beautiful sounds you create with the instrument that is your voice and combine together to make what we colloquially know as a song or in a more overarching statement, music.
Why are you so poetic today? Hand movements and everything. Very dot dot dot.
I'm
Jesus.
feeling artsy, Caesar. I was telling you about this before. I started writing a little bit again.
I know. Tell me about it.
And the nature of this writing makes me have to think in these
All right.
the expository.
Well, what are you writing?
Ways.
What are you writing?
I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday.
Who's this friend?
It's one in Virginia, in West Virginia, and
my brother. Side note: my brother pronounces Virginia like vagina all the time.
yeah, Virginia,
Yeah.
or vagina. Yeah, I get that kind of from Christina P. When she announces her tour date. She's like, yeah,
my brother's just retarded.
Exactly.
Oh.
She's like, I'm in West.
Ridiculous.
Exactly. She's like, I'm in Breast Balls Beach, Florida.
Breast Balls
Instead of like
Beach.
West Palm Beach is like Breast Balls Beach, Florida. She's like Milk Cocky, Wisconsin. Like instead of like Milwaukee, like Jew York titties.
Right. Jew York titties.
Jew dork titties. Jew dork titties.
Jew dork titties.
Yeah,
some Jew girls have big titties, Ned.
Yeah,
have you noticed that?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been with the member of the tribe.
Okay.
That's what I think like the tribe of I don't know. It's something. It's old bullshit. It's fucking. It's not a bad thing, but it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
sounds like a bad thing. But...
it's not. It's the tribe of Jews that left fucking Egypt. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah,
they call them part of the tribe. It's kind of not like in a Native American sense.
No, I was about to say. I'm just like, all right.
The same kind of sense, but not exactly because it's but same.
They're both slaves.
Yeah, at a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Murdered. What are we talking about? We're talking about
writing. You're writing.
Something else though. Oh yeah.
Why are you so excited to write?
Also Christina P.
Christina P.
Yeah,
right?
So,
Jew dork titties.
I was talking to my friend, and she bought this kitten, and it's such a cute kitten. This kitten is so fucking cute, and I was telling her like it sucks when you have to like leave and like go because they don't understand. Like Margie's dog, little dude, he's a little Pomeranian. When she leaves or goes anywhere, he fucking barks and he yips and yaps, and it's so loud and he cries. He goes oh, because he has like really intense separation anxiety.
Yeah.
And I told her in a joking manner, I said, it sucks that you can't explain to your pets the intricacies of capitalism to make them understand, why you have to go and leave. And then that got me to thinking, why don't I write a book and I title it Explaining Capitalism to Your Pets? So that's what I started doing.
Okay. That's actually pretty interesting.
2.5 pages in, I'm on chapter 1 is dogs. Because I figured might as well start with dogs.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do next? Cats.
Cats. Yeah. I'm gonna go
after that.
birds.
Fish.
Yeah. Fish will be in there. Birds.
Birds.
I'm gonna expand. I'm gonna try.
Parrots. Birds are gonna be in with birds.
It's gonna be in bird. I'm just trying to get the different like breeds and shit.
Turtles.
Yeah, amphibians. We'll see. We'll see how deep it goes. No, I'll see how much spirit I have.
Reptiles.
You're right.
Snakes.
I was 6 you said turtles, and I said amphibians, I think, and those are reptiles. Because I remembered.
Well, I wasn't saying that to like correct you. I was just saying that as like another topic. Well,
and then
I'm not that smart.
Myself.
You know that I'm not that smart.
You know how I know turtles are reptiles? It's
because of the skin.
The movie Over the Hedge. Because the turtle.
Let's put a clip right here.
No.
And we're back.
That was a
All
great
right.
clip. So the turtle,
It's like it's just the title of the
yeah.
fucking movie.
It's like
It's
a
a
video over a
poster.
hedge. I just take a video over an actual hedge. So yeah, the turtle. They keep calling the turtle amphibian. He's like, I'm a reptile. That's how I remember it. You know, it's one of those,
Right.
like it's like in Phineas and Ferb. How you know this little plastic belt on the end of your shoe is called an aglet? Because
Right.
Phineas and Ferb. You know, one of those stupid things that's stuck in my memory because I'm clueless, ridiculous Neanderthal.
Clueless.
Exactly. But yeah, teaching your pets capitalism. It's something not a lot of people have touched on, and I think the world could do with a better understanding of. So I think it would benefit society as a whole if we can get our pets to understand the finer points of capitalism, and hopefully by doing so, maybe they'll even start showing some sort of gratitude for the
Yeah,
work
more of
they're
a
putting in.
connection. Yeah.
Maybe we can even get them into the labor market to help facilitate
Slave labor market.
well
Because
I
if you think
didn't
about
say
it,
it.
really, when we own pets, they are kind of like our slaves a little bit. We
Yeah,
tell them
true.
what to do. We
Yeah.
feed them, and then if they do something wrong, we punish them.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. I'm gonna have to make like like one of the last chapters is gonna be like, all right, so
I know everything I just
now,
said.
now that you've explained capitalism to your pets, they might start having to get some ideas, but it's your job as a pet owner to curb these ideas as quick as you can. They don't need to know anything more than the work you put in
Oh my
as
god!
a capitalist endeavor.
Please write this book, Nick. I will read it in a heartbeat whenever you finish it. Or
I
just
hope
send me
so.
your rough draft when it's over, and I'll read over it too.
Oh man, it's I think it's a great idea.
I think
I
so.
think it's a
Sounds pretty good.
I think that can be my niche. There's a lot of books like that. Is like just comedy type of books like that. There's like dumb shit,
Right.
you know.
I'm down to read it. Like I said, whenever you get your rough draft finished, I'll gladly read it.
I'll see what happens. So we'll see.
It sounds like you got some fire, so it's nice. It's good. It's
I
good when you
hope.
write. I think so.
Yeah, it's also hard to be like because I'm trying to make it seem like really like scientific and studied. So I'm trying to make it write it in like an academic tone, and use like
Oh
fucking
yeah, but just to make the jokes when you put in there a little more funnier, right? Because it's all
exactly.
serious, but then some
Exactly.
stupid
I have a
shit comes
couple.
up.
Yes, exactly. Because I have a bit. One of the things right there is dogs. Dogs are man's best friend, but they're not always the most like attentive. So you got to wear them down. And I found that the best time to introduce your dog to societal and economic concepts is during the bath. So. So I have a
When
whole,
you give
I have,
them a
I have a whole
bath.
setup. So like before you begin explaining capitalism to your dog, make sure you brush them to get the excess hair off. Put them in a large empty tub. Fill it about haunch high with warm water. And I explain just how to do.
Haunch high.
Yeah, but haunch high, about warm water. Begin lathering the dog, and once they're in a comfortable position, you can begin explaining to them because they're in a ready state to listen and
Now
receive
look
this
here,
information.
buddy.
It's like exactly since I got you here.
Oh man, that's trippy. That's good though. I like that idea a lot.
We'll see. We'll see what comes of it. None of you better steal that, fuckers.
Yeah, don't steal it.
I put a copyright on it. Bam.
Bam. Yeah, he's got a patent for it. So if you do it, we will definitely sue your ass.
Well, it's in the works. It'll be out by the time this comes out.
We will definitely sue your ass.
Speaking of Sue, I see you have a tin of Yu-Gi-Oh cards there.
Oh,
Empty,
that's
or is
just
there things in there?
no. This is I'll show you.
Let's take a
There's
look.
not much here because this is a garage, obviously.
Ob-
So this is
Obviously.
oh god.
No,
That's
it's
gonna
our
fall.
garage set.
Yeah. So in this box, it's just nails.
Oh, okay.
There's just a bunch of random knickknacks and shit here.
I feel.
You got a lot of stuff. You got saws. You got sun visors. I got this
fuck
sign.
ton of bingo markers.
Yeah,
2 baskets full of bingo markers.
My parents used to play a lot of bingo.
I can tell. It's
Got an old sign from my brother's room.
Is that a fish? Is that a fish wearing a
He's
hat?
Pisces.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought the mark on his back was a hat. It was like like a top hat.
No.
That'd have been hilarious.
He's gay, but he's not stupid. No.
All right, yeah. He's not getting into heaven either. So.
I know.
Caesar, how's your week been going?
Oh, let's see here. Good. I've been grinding on making those shorts a lot.
Nice. They're getting a lot of views. It's good shit. And
It's been helping out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're okay. Some of them are all right, but
I'll give you a little tip. You can cut some of them a little bit shorter because some of them, the joke lands, but it goes on for like extra little bit. You can cut them shorter, like make it punchy.
Yeah, the recent ones that are gonna come out today are gonna be pretty short. I made them a little shorter.
Yeah.
Well, I just like the stupid things that we would say after the joke sometimes.
Yeah, true. But sometimes it like
Yeah.
cuts in a weird spot, or there's like one of the last ones. There's like silence for like a couple 3 more seconds, and then it cut there. It's you just feel it out.
Yeah,
it's all part of the
these
learning
ones today are gonna be
process.
pretty good, so
Oh, yeah,
I feel pretty good
You
about
have it
them.
planned out.
Yeah, they're scheduled to come out today.
Oh, nice, cool. You already did them. What are they from?
Kingdom Hearts and Fallout.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should watch them all right now. Pause this video, go to our shorts, watch every single one of them.
Let's play one right here.
These are one of my pairs of shorts.
All
Isn't that
right.
great? Now go watch every single one of the other ones because we need 150 million watches on shorts in order to
No, not 100.
attain
It's 10 million.
10. That's right. 10, even easier. Come on, even easier. Come on.
I know. Come on.
It's practically done at that point, right? So
Basically.
just go back, put them on repeat. Just keep watching them. Open up a
We've
separate.
gained about 6,000 hours from them so far. View time.
I looked up it. I thought it was like 4. Oh no, I was
6,000.
4. 4 was. Wait, no. I'm flipping shit around. I'm getting mixed up, flipped up. We have like 100 watch hours from like videos.
Yeah, but that's
that.
gonna be too fucking hard.
On the bars, I can't even see it on the shorts. It's like not even a blip, so I didn't even look. I'm like, oh well, fucking.
No, it's going. It was at 27,000, and now it's at 34. So it's a really good increase so
yeah,
far.
as long as you keep fucking just going through our.
I'm doing them every day.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be making more when you leave today too for Saturday.
No, because Fallout's coming out, or the podcast is coming out today. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna download that tomorrow, and so those ones probably be out Sunday. But
okay,
you know, I got the schedule in my head.
As long as I keep getting like a couple hundred views each, and that's what they're doing. So fucking.
We're almost at 250, guys. Just one more
like
person.
One more.
Subscribe.
And then we'll do nothing because we don't have a benchmark for that. But maybe we can double that by the end of the year. That'd be fucking sick.
Nick, today is March. Nick, God, shut up. Today's March 3rd, right? Can you check?
Yes,
to confirm that it is
100%.
Well then. I am very positive that today is the first day where we started this YouTube channel. I shit you not. I swear it's March 3rd. Check.
Let's look on our calendars and go back a year and see what day March 3rd was.
Well, no, just go to the settings in the thing, and then you can see like when it started.
Oh, the channel. Yeah. All right, let's do that.
I swear to you, it's March 3rd because that means today is the anniversary.
Oh
for
shit!
Clueless Boys.
Let's go to the channel. So there we go. My channel. Just give me a second. Vamp. Stall.
All right, I'll tell some jokes. How about that? So.
We're March 5th. Joined March 5th.
March 5th?
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
A couple days.
So this Sunday is going to be the anniversary.
But yeah, that's pretty. We're basically there. We've been around for a year. It's kind of we're not at 52 podcasts yet because we there's breaks in between. We didn't record them every week. We've been basically here for a year.
Damn, that's nuts.
Yeah.
And here we are, grown 200 and some people so far.
Yeah, my nose is a little runny because it is a little. I'm not cold, but it is a little.
I told you it's a bit chilly in here, but we'll be all right. We'll get over it.
Yeah. But yeah. Did you think we'd be here by by a year? 250 subscribers, 2 completed series, nowhere to go but up, in our prime.
Honestly, I didn't even think we'd get past 50.
Yeah, honestly, because it's a hard game we play, this YouTube game.
Well, yeah, but we're just starting out, so it's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's nice to see the progress. I mean, I hope in a year maybe we can get 1,000 subs, so that'd be cool.
Yeah,
got to try harder for shit. So
within this year or in another year?
Within this year.
1,000? I don't think so. I don't think 1,000.
Well, how about double? 500.
Yeah, we'll try. Yeah, if we can get 250 subscribers every year, that's pretty fun. I'll take that. I'll take 250 subs a year.
I'll do it. I'll make out with you.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Oh, and we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, if we just get 250 a year for because after that it would exponentially grow up, ideally.
Right.
Hopefully it would be.
Well,
250 a year. Hopefully,
because that means if it doesn't, then we're doing something fucking wrong.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I think we're learning, getting better at shit, going on, trying new techniques and shit. Hopefully getting more comfortable behind the mic and the controller in the commander seat.
Yeah, I still feel like sometimes I have no idea what to say when we record Let's Plays, but I'll get better at that.
That's just a problem, and that's what I'm trying to do with that.
I like how you didn't deny. You're like, yeah.
Well, because I do that too.
It's I get it. You're telling me like I'm shitty. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a fuck up. No.
Well, yes, but same.
No, well.
But yeah, sometimes it's like we just don't know what to say because we're just doing whatever, and it's not we're not seasoned yet. We don't have we have active lives, like we're doing shit, but we're not fucking.
Well, yeah, but it's shit that we don't want to do.
Yeah, we don't go out and do a lot of shit. There's not a lot of shit we're like doing, And a lot of other people, they're like, we have an interesting recording schedule where we only record one episode. Like for a lot of people, they'll do like 5 or 6 in one sitting.
Well, yeah, but like I mean,
we just don't think we don't have the time. You don't have the time for that.
Well,
really,
it's not that we don't have the time to do it. It's just the fact that
it'd be time.
There's only like
and it would
you and I doing all the editing right now, really.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I think.
I mean, we could do that and bump out more episodes, but I mean, I think like with all the shorts that I've been making, and then like 3, 4 episodes of stuff that come out a week, I think it's pretty good.
Exactly. I think it gives us it's a nice sort of schedule where it's not like too much work all at once, where it's like because I like bogs in mind. 'Cause I remember in school when like
Oh
at the end
god,
of like a
yeah.
like one like a particular bad week, and it's like I have like fucking 3 assignments I got to do this goddamn
I got
weekend. These
2 essays. I
motherfuckers.
got so
Yeah,
much
it's
fucking
bullshit.
shit.
It's when you have a lot of shit compounding on you, it just makes it feel so much worse. But
And
if you
it,
can get it like stagnated amounts, like a bit here, it's like okay, it's more manageable.
I fucking hate homework. I really do. Like I don't like I wouldn't I mind like maybe small assignments like an essay. Sure, I understand that, but like too much is too much, you know. Like some bitches would always give too much fucking homework and shit. For what reason? And even then, most of the time, you never even went over everything because if it was too much, you're like, all right, we got to get on to the next
We'll do
lesson
5
today.
problems and then we'll go on.
Yeah, that's just like, well, 5 problems. There's like 50 here. How the fuck, you know? I got questions for all of them, lady, not just 5. I'm fucking
Exactly.
stupid here. If
Yeah.
you check the corner, I can't even spell my name. Fucking dumb,
I
yeah.
missed those 200 points on the SAT. God damn it!
What did you score on the SAT? Do you remember? I scored 880.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'm not. I wasn't that great. I got like 400 something in each category.
I think I don't know if I took it twice, but I got like 12 something, I think.
Yeah, figured
Yeah.
you're a
I
smart
think
boy.
it's like 1260 or
Smart boy.
1280. Just I don't
You know,
want
that's one of the things that a lot of people like think about me, like whenever I talk. Even when I was in school and stuff, like, yeah, you're like, oh, you're so smart and everything. In the back of my mind, like, I'm not fucking smart. I don't even know why I'm in these fucking classes. To be honest, in the first place, I'm just here because I can have some thought about something. I guess.
I think it's because when you do talk, not that you talk a lot, but you have like a you like you don't talk a lot, but you talk to a point where people are like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. You know,
Is that how it
I think
is?
it's like you have a certain assuredness in your voice when you talk about certain things. And if you don't, you'll put that ahead. Like I don't know, but you'll say you can have interesting ways of speaking. Because a lot of people, especially in high school, when you're starting out, it's you don't know how to talk to people. 'Cause you're not a people yet either. You're a fucking stupid child. You don't know what the fuck anything is.
Yeah, but I stutter a lot, which is a problem. I tend to stutter. You
Well,
see right
fucking
there. Okay, yeah, but yours is not as bad as mine.
yeah. I think we both have like a Dan Harmon type of stutter where our brains are working faster than our mouths,
Yeah,
so we're just like and this and then
that's a good point.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite possible.
Yeah, that's how I like to think about it because I can compare myself to Dan Harmon, and he's,
A pedophile? No,
yes, no, that's
that's Dan Schneider.
yes, him.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the other guy.
Janelle McCurdy had it coming though. No, no, I'm joking. Cut that out.
Cut that,
Cut that out. Cut that out.
yeah, but no, and you're also musically inclined,
Shouldn't
so
have dressed the way she did. No.
yeah, exactly. You're
Cut it out.
you're musically inclined, so a lot of people just think like by de facto, if you play an instrument, you're already a degree like smarter than anyone else because
That's a
that's
goddamn lie. I know so many dumb fucking idiots who played an instrument.
exactly. That's because people who don't play an instrument, they see it as this like grandiose thing that it's like an art form because it is, and it's like you're like on an echelon above them in that degree, and they're like you have this degree of like fucking uh perseverance and like discipline to be able to learn this thing and practice it, and then you go out and marching band and do this in front of people anyway, so you have some sort of stage presence. So you're also like so they
It's all a lie.
exactly, but they don't see that because they're not in it.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I remember so many instances and everything where I was asked questions and stuff and I just don't know the answer to them sometimes. Sometimes I kind of know, but then I get into it and then I just don't know what to say. So then I stop halfway through. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, what else to say. And then I'm just like, well, I feel like a fucking moron.
Yeah, well, that also comes with rambling, which I do as well. Where you get on one thing and you start going to another. Like that was one of my problems with essays in school. Like I would write an essay and have an idea of what I wanted to talk about, but I would somehow subconsciously get hung up on one thing, and I would continue to write the essay, but like about that, and I was like, wait, fuck, is this even about what the essay is about anymore? Shit! And then I would be like, ah, fuck, and then I'd be fine.
Yeah, I hate it. I think honestly now I could probably write an essay a lot better than I could.
Oh yeah, probably,
I think
definitely,
I
hundred
can
percent.
well, uh, combine my thoughts a little more thorough and actually get into more detail about things and not so much just ramble on with random words to try to make things connect.
Exactly. It's also shitty because when you're writing essays in school, usually, unless it's homework, you're usually doing it in class, and you have an hour to read the material. Sometimes you'd have to they give you packets like, or read this and then write the essay all within the class period.
Yeah, I
It's like, well,
remember
you
that.
motherfuckers, like I gotta,
You
or
gotta read it and get those key points and just
exactly,
go
or
for
you'd
it.
have to, or be like, "Well, we're gonna write an essay on this, so make sure you have your notes and shit, so you can,
I remember one a topic that I had written for an essay one time in AP English when I was a junior. Our teacher, I'm not gonna say her name obviously, but our teacher was
hot.
she was stating high, yeah, very high. Still hot too. I saw a picture of her the other day.
Nice.
When I with a buddy of ours
Uh,
was went to the bar and he saw her there.
oh,
Apparently,
okay.
yeah, she was a little flirty and she's still kind of cute. So, but that's
Eh,
besides the point.
It's like you're an
Anyways,
adult now. Now we
just blur a
can.
little bit of that part out. But
Yeah.
uh,
I'll give you something to read.
yeah, shit, I'd read all over. Uh, fuck. What was I gonna say? Yeah.
You
So
read?
she was saying examples one time about how a lot of people had really good points, and she used one of my points one time. But I mean, I only got a 3 on that. That's because of shit. Because I had no idea. But I just remember that that was just a nice little compliment that I remember receiving when it came to like probably the only compliment I think I ever received in that class. Even though I still got a 3 on that, because it was out of 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 3.
But
But
like
my
you no.
point was how OJ Simpson was
I love the start of
my
this.
my point was how OJ Simpson was able to beat his trial case because he had enough money to afford a good lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good and astute point.
Yeah.
I'd probably bring it up. I was like, that's a good point.
But I mean, my idea, it was a good idea, but getting through it, I had no idea what to talk about. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's
so I
kind
just
of
made up some dumb bullshit and
was that what the
fucking
essay was about? Kind of
it was about
OJ
something like
trial,
no,
or
it
was
was
that just like a
about
reference?
yeah, no, it wasn't a reference. It was like an idea of something where some sort of I don't remember, but it wasn't involved in the writing. It's just that you had to talk about like a or a scenario or example
Yeah,
or
to give,
reference,
give
yeah,
examples, to
about
illustrate your
and that was
point.
one of the
Yeah,
ones that I used, which was that. I was like, okay.
that's a pretty good fucking point for like a high schooler to like make. Not saying it's so crazy you had a thought, but it's like it's pretty like observant. It's like yeah, people if you have enough money, like crimes don't apply to you. A crime doesn't become a crime; it just becomes like a thing you buy.
Well, what do you think? Let's talk about Alec Baldwin. Do you
Mhm.
think well, because is he going?
I think he's going to
He got
trial.
tried for it, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to trial.
No, but didn't he already?
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
Regardless, but he's an actor, so he has more
Do
money
you
than
think he'll
God,
be
so he can
able
probably
to?
just pay bail, just be on like probation or whatever the fuck, or
Probably.
just like a house arrest, or if
That's
any if
crazy.
any he'd get a suspended sentence and be in like a watched like cell because a high profile like person, so he
Yeah.
wouldn't be fucked with, and it wouldn't be that long for like 6 months because again he would probably pay
I wonder
bail
how it
to
must
lower it.
feel though to be in like that position. Well, because he's not a bad guy.
Well, we don't know that, but
Well, I mean, well, yeah, that's right.
yeah,
We don't know that, but
yeah,
he seems to be like a not a bad person.
yeah.
But who's to say? You think he did it?
Well, he did do it, but whether it was, I don't think it was on purpose. But like, I hear like a lot of people say that like,
It was the gun technician guy's fault or
well, that like
whatever, or that he
when
should have checked before he did it too, or something.
yeah, I think Tom Segura or someone talked on a podcast. They were on a shoot, and it was like there was a gun involved. And whenever you do that, there's the person who has the gunsmith, whatever. They'll bring everyone together and say, "Hey, okay, come here," and then they'll show you. They'll unload the clip. They'll unload every single bullet and show you that hey, it's empty. Or if it's a revolver, they'll do it out, spin it empty, and show you it is empty. They'll keep talking. They'll go and
Mm.
again, look, it is empty, so everyone knows. And then at the end, they do that like 50 million times and show you they re-put it in, take them out. Okay, this is empty. You see, this is not going to. They do all that shit just to make sure everyone feels safe and comfortable with the things they're gonna do, and also so everyone has a visual eyewitness. Like, no, that was empty. He showed. I saw him take every single bullet out and put it in and take it out again,
So
and he
did they
showed
not
us.
do that or what?
I think that's what it was. There was a little bit less. I don't know, but I think that's might
Yeah,
have would have been. There was
the,
somewhat
not as
less
much
less
preparation.
management. Yeah,
Ugh,
maybe.
that's fucking awful. Jesus, that's horrifying.
I just hope the movie's good.
Sure, me too. I bet his performance is gonna be a real banger.
Oh ho ho.
Oh
Yeah.
God, Jesus,
Yeah. But
he's
also
gonna shoot to kill with that one in the box
exactly.
office.
Also, his wife is in a bit of not hot water, but an interesting predicament
Is
because
she cheating on him?
no, it's because she was born in Boston.
Massachusetts?
Yeah,
What's the problem?
and she was so we'll get there. She was born in Boston, then she went and lived in Spain for a little while and came back to Boston. I think she might have went back and forth, but she went back to Spain for a little while. I think after she was a few years old already, right? So now she comes back. She's recently, it might have been a couple years ago, but she did a TV appearance. She was like cooking, and she's like, "Oh, can you have the tomatoes?" And how do you say in English a cucumber? And it was like people were like, "Bitch, you were born in fucking Boston. You do not have a Spanish accent and don't know how the fuck to say cucumber."
Ah, what a fucking poser.
And her excuse is like, well, she's like, well, because then she's also starts speaking in a fucking accent because she has to double down. She's like, so if I'm speaking a lot of Spanish,
Oh
I forget. Speaking a lot
God.
of English, I
Yeah, I feel
forget
less and
the.
less bad for this family now. Jesus
And
Christ.
also all their kids are like their names are like Alejandro Baldwin, Jesus Baldwin,
Both. Yeah, you're really showing that discrepancy between.
Rosalina Baldwin.
Yeah, you're really showing that discrepancy where it lies, huh?
It's just funny
God, yeah, I hate these.
observations.
I hate these people more now. That's great. I'm glad I'm making fun of him in a fucking joke.
I don't hate them. I just think this is just funny things I hear about on the podcast. It's like,
Wow,
well, yeah, there's
Jesus.
comedy in everything.
Right. Well, of course, especially my life.
Yeah, tragedy is the best comedy. Punching down,
Beat down on the low lives.
exactly.
I'm a low life. I stole a keychain when I was in third grade from my teacher.
Oh shit, I stole. Well, this one teacher in middle school, she had like a candy jar, and we would all hang out there after school because we were part of like the. Did you have ACES in your
Yeah, but I
school?
never did it.
Okay,
You
well,
know.
my mom worked. She worked until like 5, so I had to stay there
So
until
you
she would come
stayed
pick me
there.
up. So yeah, and
Yeah.
there's this one teacher. She would stay after class, and she was part of the. We had the school news in elementary school, and there was
Oh
the
God.
two kids who were on it. I forget one of them's name was Antoine. I forget the other.
Was he black?
I think he's kind of like Luis J Gomez. He might be like party. He was something. He was a mix, but he might have been. And then there's this other kid. I think his name was Julian, and they were on it.
Was he black? No.
No, no, no. And I would kind of help just some of the camera shit. And I remember one time they were doing the news, and I was just sitting behind them reading a book. That was the bit. I would sit behind them the whole time and just read a book. At the end, they would look at me, I'd be like, and I'd run out. And that was the bit.
That's pretty good.
And
That's kind of
I
clever.
think that's kind of where my my not want, but just like my
The idea.
my willingness to do dumb shit for the sake of comedy.
Right.
Dude,
That's pretty funny.
yeah, just a little bit.
Dude, I remember. Oh God. I remember elementary school that sometimes we would have assemblies outside, because it would be nice days and stuff. So we're gonna have assembly outside. I remember one time when I was in fourth grade, I think. We were my class was picked to be the ones to like go over the announcements for the day and everything, and then to sing the chant and shit. And so
The
everybody
school
in class,
chant
yeah,
or
the
the Pledge
no,
of
the
Allegiance.
school chant.
Oh God.
And then, well, the Pledge of Allegiance we weren't supposed to do, but I included it. Well,
Why were you supposed to do it?
well, because it was just supposed to be the chant, but
Okay.
and so everybody in my class picked me to do it for some fucking reason.
Maybe they're just making fun of you. Like,
Yeah,
if I could
probably.
see
Oh
it.
yeah, dude. Yeah, because I was a fat, like I said,
This
117th.
big fucking kid, get him in front of everybody.
All right, and then I had this
It's like a
paper,
circus.
and I think that was probably one of the early instances when I was talking in front of people. And I remember I fucking it was all going through the principal's talking. She's like, "All right, now you guys take it off. How do you start the day?" And my teacher's like, "Go on, go ahead." I'm just like, "All right." And so I start singing the Pledge of Allegiance because that's how usually we start. And then everybody fucking starts fucking laughing, and they're like, "This is how." He's like, "This is technically how we start."
That is fucking hilarious. How do you start the day? I pledge allegiance. That is pretty fucking. That is pretty hilarious.
Dude, it was so bad. And I got through the whole thing, and I felt so fucking embarrassed.
You couldn't stop. It's like, well, now I gotta.
I was
finish.
already in too deep.
You either stop 5 seconds in, or
I
you
had
do
to
the whole bit.
represent the class, man. But so then we did that, and then we went through announcements, and then we went through the school chant at the end, and it was fine. But and then I got a reward. It was like a snack bag with like a toy inside. So I was like, oh, cool. Dude, even thinking about it right now, my face is red. I'm like, oh god, I was
so funny.
I was so embarrassed. I should talk about that. That's a good
That's
bit.
fucking
That's a
hilarious.
good bit. I should talk about that. Do you have a pencil? I don't want to forget that shit.
How did you
Because
do
I
that? Oh,
honestly,
you don't have your phone.
I honestly haven't thought about that in a long time until it came up right
Is your
now.
phone on silent?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be.
I'll
Yeah.
text it to
Yeah,
you.
please. I don't want to forget that. I gotta talk about that. That's a good bit.
Titty fucking Christ. Probably because I'm a little high. I had some caffeine. That was just a touch. Children have the best timing for fucking jokes and comedy. Just how do you start the day? They probably meant like you. Did they mean the class or you?
No, man. Like they meant like, how does the class start the day? So it's like, well, I pledge allegiance to. And I didn't even put my hand over my chest or anything. I was holding the paper. I pledge allegiance.
Shaking
the
it.
microphone was right here. I pledge allegiance.
Oh man. Man, being a kid is the worst.
You should text it to me.
Yeah.
My phone's on silent, but it's good. I don't want to forget that because I actually, like I said, I haven't thought about that in fucking forever. So
I've probably I have a similar story where everyone was laughing. There's probably people laughing at and with you because that was hilarious.
yeah.
There was a time in elementary school where everyone was laughing at me, and it was.
Was it bad?
I've probably told you this before. I don't know if I've told it
Probably.
on camera, but it was in 5th grade.
It's always 5th grade.
At the end of elementary school. Next year is middle school, right? At the end of elementary school, so we're going. Everyone's getting their diplomas or whatever the fuck, getting called up.
Right.
And they call my name. This one guy, he's a pretty cool teacher. I think he might have just been fucking with me just a little bit, just like, hey, just a little funsy. But when you're 5th grade,
Yeah.
no funsy is
It
a
fucks
funsy
you
when
up.
it's on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. It fucks you up.
So he gets to me.
Oh
Says
God.
Nicholas Baloney
Oh
in
yeah. I
front
think
of the entire
school.
5th grade. Children, parents, faculty.
Dude, I got that's
And boy, oh
so
boy, were there laughs. Boy, oh boy, were
wow.
there many, many a
That's
laugh.
fucked up. That's fucked up. I mean,
And I had to go up there. I had to walk up
well, of course
in
you
front
had.
of them, up the stairs, and get to stand there. Tears. Tried to put on an okay face. Tears, lips trembling.
That's fucked
And then
up.
my mom had a sternly worded conversation with the principal
Fair.
afterwards.
I mean, yeah. The fuck was that guy thinking?
That was funny.
Dude, I think I told you this before too, but I never had it on here. But I have a situation like that, except people weren't laughing; it was dead silent. And let me tell you why. So at the end of middle school, we had a ceremony outside, and there was a box in like, cause everybody was like set
Yeah,
up
I've
here,
told me that.
yeah, and there was a box here, and then people were calling names, and people walk over the box and then get the thing, and I was like, yeah, yeah, and everyone was going and everything, and then when it got to my name, they're like, all right, and Caesar Vega. Dead.
Cricket.
Dude,
Cricket.
I cannot tell you. It was outside in the field. There were no cars passing by. There was no one coughed or anything when they called Caesar Vega. I walked all the way there, all over that box, get my diploma, and it was dead quiet.
Deafening
Not even
silence.
my mom clapped, and she went.
She's probably waiting like she'd be like, "Oh, that's embarrassing." She probably had the forethought like it'll be worse if I clap because it's just
It
the
was
one.
bad because
The
halfway through
one.
when I went over to the box, one of my friends was like, "Yeah, see," they're just like, "Oh,
I feel like I had similar occurrences probably in middle school and elementary school because I had to have too many friends, So
dude, it was so bad." Send me that too. That's embarrassing. I don't want to forget that. Please, my phone's, we're recording. Yeah,
Oh
dude,
man.
why is it that, I mean, because, like, I'm pretty sure everybody has similar situations, but, like, why do we always have more of those fucking bad moments where we were just like, Jesus, another reason to remind me that, A, I don't have friends, and B, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself in my garage when I get home.
Well, we're already here.
I know, where's
We're
the
halfway
shotgun?
there. Oh man, but I think it's just because it
Are
happens
we easy to pick on? Is that it?
no, just embarrassing shit happens to everyone in varying less degrees. Some are more public than others, just but it makes for good. I don't think we'd be here if we didn't suffer
Yeah, in
those
my garage,
those
yeah.
inadequacies.
No, that's why we're doing comedy.
Oh man, because otherwise we would have just been losers. But now we're kind of funny losers,
Yeah, that's one
and
way to
that's a
put
world of
it.
difference.
Yeah, that's big. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
Dude,
yeah, lots of embarrassment,
there's gonna be a lot of great clips from this
lots
episode.
lots of self-inflicted embarrassment and just embarrassment all around. Man, oh man.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
But
being a child is quite awful
oh
for everyone
man.
involved. Parents, the children themselves, people looking after the children.
Oh yeah. God, there's so many fucking embarrassing stories. But I mean, obviously you look back now and you laugh at it, but geez, at the time, because that's just your world. It just fucked you up. You're like, fuck, you know?
Man, that's one of the good things about being an adult. You can just be like, man, that was dumb, right?
Yeah, you look back at the dumb shit you said, like, God, why did I say that? I'm like, I could have said this or that. If you think of moments like that, like, God, that was so bad, but it's kind of funny. You look at it now.
I do that all the time. Like, man, I should have. I try to put that in my mind. Like, it's past. It's no need to worry about it. Marcus Aurelius,
But sometimes,
Stoicism.
it creeps in on you.
Yeah,
Especially when you're high as hell taking a shower and you're just thinking, I'm just like, oh, there it is.
yeah. I try.
Hello,
Man,
darkness, my old friend. It's
I've come
great
to
see
shower with you again.
Dad?
So, more bad memories in the shower.
Dude, I remember vividly I took a shower with my dad one time. And this is why I stopped taking, because I remember consciously when I took a shower and I was in there, because he's taller than me. I'm here. I'm just putting on my shit. He's like, all right, he's taking a shower with me. So we're just going. And then I look up, see his fucking dick. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, man. That was what, 5, 6 months ago.
No, it was yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
Takes a while for some people,
I know. It didn't help that I blew him after.
Exactly.
Oh, God. All right. Anyways.
Oh man.
Scratch that out. Let's put a clip
Jeez.
of it right here.
Put in hardcore gay pornography.
It's just a picture of a raccoon.
Oh man, I had an interesting drive over here. I saw a car.
Oh God. Another homeless person with a
No,
sign.
it wasn't that bad. It was a car and it looked like, your car It's not low to the ground, but it's somewhat low, and the wheels are kind of like,
Yeah.
I saw a car that was kind of like yours, mine, a sedan type build, but it was like it looked like it was meant to be that low, but it was on these like weird wheels that I guess were a little big for it and raised them up, and the wheels were like hollow through, so you could see them, so you could like see through the wheels as it was going, like the spokes. You could take under the car, and I was like, this is a weird like dream. This is like a car you'd see in a dream, like not quite.
It's like a custom car you see in GTA or something.
It's like not quite real, but it's like that's definitely a car, but it's not what cars look like. And I saw
Mm.
a guy with a license plate that said Richie or no Reggie. And I thought, good for him.
Ah, good old Reggie.
Yeah, I think our friend Marjorie told me this, but like it's like fucking when you renew your license every year, it's like $40. But if you have like a custom license plate like that, it's like 100 or fucking more
Well, yeah,
every
depending
year.
on how much shit you put on it.
It's fucking ridiculous, but I guess it makes sense. It's an easy way to tax, get some extra tax
Yeah,
for the
I mean,
government.
look, man, it's all money, everybody's trying to make some,
Everyone's stingy,
Oh.
especially the
This is why
government.
I just make my own.
I
Is that against the
just make
law?
my own
Like, you can
taxes.
paint your own license plate? Is that against the law? Like, you get a
Yes.
normal one, and then you could just, like, not
Yeah.
cover the letters, but you could, like, design it yourself and
Oh,
shit?
as long as it doesn't obscure, it makes it harder to see the
No,
numbers,
like, you
then
keep the numbers where they are, but you just, like, paint some stuff around it,
yeah, because
like spikes or, like, flowers or
yeah,
something, you
we have
know?
white license plates in California.
Yeah.
You could probably do
Honestly, is
that.
that illegal?
As
Comment down below.
as
I don't
long as it
fucking
doesn't
know.
obscure the fucking plate numbers and shit and make it so it's harder to read it, because then cops are like, well, if you fucking speed or do some shit, I can't read your plate.
Well, that's
So
why I just drive faster than cops when they try to
exactly,
pull
yeah,
me over.
get there before commit the crime and leave before they get there. Exactly, that's the
Here's the
solution.
biggest plan if I was gonna commit a crime in a car,
All
you
right,
know?
tell me.
I commit a crime.
Speaking of this mic.
All right, so well, I beat you to
Speaking of
it.
both of them.
And boy, my arm's tired.
Speaking
But
of this flower.
hello? No. But no, you get in, like, you get your car, right? And then hear me out, all right? Hear me out. So then you commit your crime and then you drive away. And as you drive away, you park somewhere and you got a crew of guys there waiting for you. They change your license plate, put a different one on, and then they do some sort of different color scheme to the car, or maybe break a window so it looks different, and then you just drive off for a bit, and then no one who will know.
Well, then you have a broken window.
Well, yeah, but who's gonna know? I mean, like, yeah, it's just a broken window.
Here's what you do. Here's an improvement to your plan. You wait until nighttime, and you go to your neighbor's car, and you take their license plate, and then you switch them, and then you go commit the crime. You get back, switch them back,
Oh, that's smart.
and you probably want to get a car that's similar to yours, which would probably be hard to find. But so the license plate matches with like the details of the car itself.
Right, right. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Or commit bike crimes,
So when are we?
crimes on bikes.
When are we gonna do
Bring
it?
hold your gun in the basket. It's like, oh, there, I need some help. Bah, 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 bah.
Hi, can you spare a dog?
Can you spare your wallet?
I need that change.
Or scooter crimes or skateboard crimes.
Scooter crimes.
Yeah, be like some
Steal. What are you gonna steal? A bag of Doritos from 7-Eleven
yeah,
on
be
your
like some
scooter?
80s action movie. Go with your scooter. Yeah, I mean, your fucking your scooter, your skateboard gang, like you're grinding some
You're
like
doing like
on
some
a
cool
rail
ass
and get
fucking
some.
moves and shit, escaping the cops, and they're like falling
Yeah,
over
there's Dutch angles.
fruit stands and
There's some
shit.
intense chase music playing. And
Yeah.
you go and you fucking you hop off your board and it sails under a fence and you climb over the fence. You go over and you run. You hop back on your board and the cops are like, oh, they're struggling to climb over it because they're fat cops. And you're like, yeah, and you do one of these with your
Your buddy.
bro.
Yeah, you're like,
when you come
yeah,
out at
we
the end,
did it.
You
And
give them just a little kiss and make sure no one's looking. Then you head back to the hideout.
yeah.
Classic 80s
And then when you
action
get back to
movie.
the hideout, you guys fuck.
Yeah,
Because that's what best bros do.
yeah, man.
That's what we're gonna do after this.
Yeah, it's like Top Gun. Look at Top Gun.
Yep.
Super gay.
Super gay.
Look at Twin Dragon Encounter, the McNamara brothers.
Super gay.
Incredibly gay.
Oh, don't even get me started about how gay it
they
is.
have
It's like a Twizzler, you know. That's how straight it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's so twisted and curly that it's straight. That's a very apt description for the McNamara brothers.
Yeah.
They do one of the things. They're cutting a log in half. And they have one of those long saws, and they're both on either end of it going
Yeah.
like with their foot up on a thing. It's great.
I hope to be able to do that one day. Like do like a stupid comedy movie. That'd be funny.
Yeah, it'd be pretty great.
Old school, like, good old racist jokes. You know.
Oof, I don't know.
Well, not a lot, but like subtle. You know.
Classic
Classic.
racism.
Yeah.
Classy
Classic racism. You know.
Good, like American Saddles.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to do that.
You ever seen American Saddles?
No.
I'm gonna
Is
put
that a gay rodeo movie or something?
No, it's a Western comedy. I think written by one of I think it was the guy who married his fucking the girl he adopted, the 13-year-old, and then he married her. I think it was that guy, and he directed it. It's a movie with Gene Wilder, and he's Willy Wonka from the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You know, it's Gene Wilder.
That
Young
pussy needed a home.
Exactly. But yeah, I'll put a scene in it right here.
Hey, boys! Look what I got here! Hey, where are the white women at?
It's a fucking hilarious scene.
I bet it was pretty
You'll
funny.
see it when you watch it, but it is
I,
so.
I most definitely will.
If I remember, I'll show you after the podcast. But
Please.
that's another thing. I always say I'm going to show you things
And
later,
then we forget.
and then I
Yeah.
completely fucking
I
forget.
know. Hey, I
But
mean,
hopefully I remember because this is
no.
a very funny
No.
scene.
No.
No.
Thank Christ he's leaving.
Yeah.
All right, it's my show now, guys. So welcome back to Pit Stop with Caesar Vega.
Oh,
No.
God. Vrr, nice big graphic. The truck comes in. Ding ding. Pit stop. Gonna fill her up. Just a
Yep.
high budget, suddenly.
Fill her up. Huh.
What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup?
Such a stupid fucking movie.
I used to have the SpongeBob the movie The Game.
Nice.
That shit was fun, but then I got rid of it for other shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it sucks.
I used to have that SpongeBob game on the Game Boy, where you're like a platformer, you like jump around and
Is
you
it the one
collect shit.
Mega played?
I don't
a
remember.
long time ago?
I don't remember which one they played,
It
but I
was a
like that
side
game a
scroller
lot. I
kinda.
like that and the Kim Possible platform game too on Game Boy. That was fun too. Fighting shit as Kim Possible.
Kim Possible's cool.
See your titties bouncing every time you did a
Exactly.
punch.
I think that's where
That one pixel move.
there's a lot of cartoons that I think created a fetish, if you will, for hot goth women
Oh yeah,
in
100%.
today's youth.
Kim Possible, Danny Phantom,
Total Drama Island.
Total Drama Island, Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, wasn't there?
I don't think so. There was Cindy and then
Fairly Odd Parents.
well, yeah, if you're into Vicky, yeah, and then the bitchy chicks like fucking what was her name? Oh, the girl with the pink tutu she would wear in Fairly Odd Parents. Was it Trixie? I think it was Trixie. I think it
Oh
was Trixie.
yeah. All I remember is that big Arnold Schwarzenegger guy with the big old chin.
Jorgen von Strangle.
Yeah.
And the fairies. Hello, we're fairies. Oh no, the pixies. We're pixies.
And then I
And the
remember
rap. We're pixies.
the Crimson Chin is
Yeah, Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents, right?
And
It's
then-
the Crimson Chin.
And then it's the chin. Remember that? Because remember when they're going through the universes, and then it's
With
like
the remotes?
no, it's a different Crimson Chin like comics, and they get all the different ones. It's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Crimson- and then he has the black suit, and they call him the. Well, I'll put it right here.
The nigger chin!
But it's a really,
Well-
it's a really funny bit.
And it's the
Chin.
what were they gonna like say? Were they gonna say Black Chin or something?
No, they're gonna say that because because there's the Crimson Chin,
Right.
and the evil version of him would be the negative Crimson Chin.
Right.
So they would call him the NEGA Chin as
Oh,
a shortened version.
I see.
And when you hear that and you're not paying attention that much, and you're like, "What did he say?" And he's wearing a black outfit and he's evil. It's
Racist. That's how cartoons were back then. They were always a little racist. Hilarious,
fucking
racist.
hilarious.
So I said when I talked about last time I was watching Drake and Josh, the first season has fucking harsh jokes in it. I'm just like, oh my god, it's so good.
Like Ren and Stimpy, fucking
Oh my God.
dude, Flapjack. Oh my god, Flapjack is a masterpiece.
That's an absurd, obscure cartoon I
It's an
loved as a
obscure,
kid.
absurd cartoon.
Right. But I loved it as a kid because now when cartoons, I think, try to do that, it's just kind of cringe a little bit, you know.
Stop, bro. You're posting cringe on Maine.
Yeah, you're not doing it right. You can't recreate what was 10 years ago. Get a new life.
Yeah, because everyone's too sensitive, and you can't do those. You can't do funny jokes anymore. Have like horrifying cats with like mouths like a circular row of teeth and just like horrifying screams.
Right.
Like in a lot of the videos we put out, whenever there's a scream, that's like oh, that is a sound from Flapjack. It is-
Beautiful.
It's just crazy. Chowder was another one that was kind of not as intense, but
Oh, I love
funny or
Chowder.
highbrow, a little bit more highbrow in terms of cartoons.
I love Chowder.
It was so great. There's a
They
bit
don't
of-
make TV like they used to.
They fucking don't. It's a real goddamn shame. They don't make anything like they used to.
Well, I know, but yeah, but I think that's every generation. They're like, "You're back in my day," so we're gonna
Yeah.
be those old fucks
But
later in life.
something that's true. Cowardly
Something.
Dog.
Where's me mallet?
I'm getting me mallet. Man. Return the slab.
Ah!
Uh,
Courage's scream is so weird too.
yeah, there's like one tooth, like a hole in it. Fuck. So crazy.
Ah, good shit.
Yeah.
The things I do for love.
The things I do for love and the fucking sassy ass computer.
Oh yeah, and he types something. And he's like, I don't know what do you think? You know,
What do I look like? A mathematician?
and he's just like, oh, thanks for nothing.
Goddamn.
uh, good old show. How long have we been going for? Let
Who
me see.
knows? It was easier being a child. I think I see over there. It's like 45 or something.
Where the fuck
46
do you see?
on
Oh,
my
I
laptop.
see.
The fucking audio.
Yeah, we got it. We still got.
Yeah, because remember that started a few minutes before. So.
Right.
Oh man.
This is
What
what
else?
happens when we don't have a camera guy.
What else did I fucking write down?
Oh, I wanted to talk about something.
Do it.
There was a There was an article that I found. I didn't read it, but I just saw the headline, so I could be fucking wrong about it. But apparently, a couple was raising a little puppy for a while, only to find out, like, I think a year or two in, that it was a bear.
I think that's kind of an old story, but yeah. That is.
Is it old?
I think so. I think that happened a while ago. But yeah, that's.
Yeah, but how do you? In my mind, I just read that. How the fuck do you not know if it's a dog or a bear? There's a.
Well, you know, if it's a black bear and you're kind of stupid, and you know.
It was a brown bear, I think. How do you not know? Like, Nick, you can see a dog and a little cub, and you can tell the difference. Like, they can play with each other, sure, but one's gonna get too big for the other at some point.
Maybe they were just neglectful. They just didn't pay too much attention to it anyways.
Oh yeah, we feed it, and he just
Yeah, he's our
walks
fucking
around in the
dog.
backyard.
Yeah. You know, he's a little bloody sometimes. I just figure he's eating rabbits or something. Oh, he's a fucking dog.
God damn, that's
Yeah, some people are just dumb. They're just yeah, they're not. They're
too
few,
bright.
They're a few tools short of a shed, if you know. Pardon the analogy.
I know they're cute cubs, but Jesus, don't fucking. How the fuck? I think later in my life, I think whenever the dogs that I do have now pass on, whatever, in like 10 more years, because they're gonna live for a fucking long ass time. I think later on in my life, I think I will be committed to getting another dog, but not a long time until after.
Yeah.
But I think I decided I know what that's going to be.
All right.
It's gonna be a basset hound, and I'm gonna name him Buddy.
Buddy. Get a dog named him Baseball. No, let me go Basset Hound. I'll put a picture of it. Bam.
I follow a lot of accounts on Instagrams of basset hounds, and they're so fucking adorable. Those little fucks.
Oh, yeah, my aunt loves those. That's their favorite. It's a big droopy ass ears.
Yeah, they just like sit on the couch like a
Yeah.
person would. They're just like
Yeah,
laying
they're
down there.
fucking the cutest fuck.
They're lazy, but they're funny dogs, One of these days, I love my dogs that I have now, but
Yeah.
I was thinking about it for future. If I ever want another dog, it'd be a basset hound. I'm gonna name him Buddy.
Yeah, I think I'd want like a fucking Alaskan bullworm. I'd want a fucking no, what is it? Snow dogs. What are they fucking called?
Huskies?
Yeah, a husky.
Oh, dude, they
Jesus
shed
Christ, I'm
so
fucking
much.
stupid.
They're beautiful dogs,
Yeah.
but when I had one here, when my dad's friend lived with us for a little bit, he brought his husky. She was so sweet, but at 1 year old, this bitch was already fucking tall
Yeah,
as
they're
shit.
big.
They're big and they're really cute and playful, but dude, I'm telling you, if you get one, you gotta comb that bitch every
Yeah,
fucking
like,
day.
every day
So
shit.
they
Yeah,
they
like
shed
every couple days.
they
Once
shed
every 2 days, maybe.
so much.
Yeah, that's just with any dog. You have any dog, there's gonna be shedding. Unless they're like super.
I mean, more than my dogs, and they shed. I know that I see it, but they shed a lot. But they're so beautiful.
When we had a
Just make sure you have a pool so it can swim in it too. Because
Oh,
huskies
yeah, true.
like
Oh, yeah,
fresh,
cold shit,
And then
yeah.
a little bathtub with ice in it, I hear is pretty good for them too.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have a German. He was like a German Shepherd mix with some shit. And he would shed a lot too. He had fucking fur everywhere. It was. Yeah, you learn to just manage, just deal with it.
Yeah, it's just dogs.
It's like having cats too. It's like, yeah, just my clothes are covered in hair. It's just fucking just what happens.
Yeah.
You wash
I
them.
have
It's like
I have a coworker right now. I like the guy. His name's David. Hi David, if you're watching this. He's subscribed. I know he is.
oh hello.
But he is it's one of the guys I told you that I actually like.
Oh,
so
nice.
sup baby.
Not one of the shitheads.
And then so he
fuckwits.
was he has a cat and he said he's been putting on a diet because he's like, my cat's so fat, but like he has so many scratches on him because on his arm, and he always has a little bit because his cat's crazy. But now since he's like, I'm trying to feed him less, like giving him half of his food, and he's so fucking mad and angry, and he's like so many cuts all over his arms and stuff. He's like, dude, it's my fucking cat.
Yeah.
That fat ass needs to lose some weight, but God, he's hungry, I guess, and he wants more, but he's trying
Yeah.
to make him lose weight.
Yeah, you gotta wean them off. Well, depending. It became just like huge fucking
But
cuts. Like,
geez,
half
that's
sounds
why-
like a lot, but I don't.
That's why I don't
know how
want
much
a
feed you
cat, because like if they fucking claw me like that, I'm like,
No. So the deal with cats is you get them young, or not super young, but you get them young. So and then you do that with them, and they learn, and then if they do that, you'll go ow ow, and then you vocalize for them that's hurting, because that's how cats play. They like roll around each other and like bite and shit.
Right. Well, that's how dogs play too. I don't get me wrong, but
Exactly. But like I'm on r/cats a lot. Well, I'm just on Reddit.
why don't you get a cat?
Because my grandma doesn't want a cat because it's fucking those coyotes.
Well,
and
fuck
shit.
what she want now.
Exactly. But, cats. People pick. Are my cats playing or fighting? They'll just like rolling, actually like biting each other, like hitting, and then there'll be a little bit of claws. But
Right.
It's just how they play, and they do that with you too, because that's just how they play. And if they're biting and clawing you, then you got to make those like vocal like ow, or like just let them know, so then they won't be as harmful.
Lightning used to do that all the time as a pup, but whenever me and my brothers would walk to the living room, we had sandals on, he would always aim for our toes and just bite them for some fucking reason. He always aimed for, and I would be too scared to go to the living room. And I was like, no, I'm not going out there. No, no. I'll just die of thirst in
Why
my
did you put
room.
on shoes?
Because he would still
Socks.
bite at. Well, socks was even worse because he'd bite on them and then he'd pull on the sock.
Yeah, put on some shoes
I don't want to wear
instead.
shoes to go to the fucking living room to get a glass of water.
Well, how bad do you want that water?
Oh man,
It's funny to bite your toes.
oh, that dog is a fucking menace.
That's hilarious.
Dogs are great.
Yeah, animals are great.
Animals are great.
That's why we
I
got.
need to walk mine more, but my mom and my brother do it more than I do.
Yeah, and you're busy with shit. It could be like once a week or something. Like, all right.
Yeah,
in the
maybe I'll do
morning,
it tomorrow.
Take your pen, do a little, think about your comedy a little bit.
Comedy.
Run through it in your head.
Speaking of comedy, next week. Well, this won't be out there, but I already talked about it in the last podcast. But
yeah, next week.
March 9.
Oh, yeah, this will be out by then.
Will it?
Yeah. No. This will be out.
It'll be out
after.
next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be out the day after.
Well, look for us. May 5th. I think that's the May 5th. We'll be there too.
Oh.
May 5th.
Oh yeah. Who knows?
I think it's May 5th.
All right.
I don't know, but we'll be there in May too.
We'll figure it out.
Why don't we give some music recommendations, Nick?
Oh,
Let's get some music. Let's end this boy strong.
Yeah. So speaking of strong, there's a good musical out there turned into a movie called the Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. And
Oh.
it's a very good musical. A lot of good songs in there. Check it out. Every single track is just, it's all good shit. Watch the movie too. It's got Johnny Depp. It's got Helena Bonham Carter. It's got
Are you talking about a movie?
yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's also a musical, and it's also
okay.
songs in it.
I was about to say, I'm like, why the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, and they'll
all right.
sing what's his name? Snape. What's his name?
Oh,
from
I
Harry
don't
Potter.
remember.
Alan Rickman. It's got Alan Rickman in it. It's got the guy who's Peter Pettigrew.
Oh,
In
cool.
Harry Potter. It's got him. Yeah, it's got all those fucking guys, and they all sing. It's great. It's a fantastic musical. It's great.
Does Snape sound like Snape when he sings?
Yeah, he's got the deep voice because he plays a he plays like a judge, like a corrupt judge. He's like
Oh, God.
he's holier than thou. And, he does sound like Snape. Singing
I love it.
That's just Alan Rickman's voice, but rest in
Right.
peace. He was so great. Yeah, it's great musical,
Legend.
great movie. It's fantastic, great story. It's
Alan Rickman.
top tier. Alan, I love that Family Guy bit where he's like his voicemail. This is Alan Rickman. And it's just him sitting by his voicemail. It's like, let me listen to see what I have on my voicemail. This is Alan Rickman's voicemail. You have one message. Hello, Alan Rickman. It's me, Alan Rickman. It's a great bit.
Oh, that's fucking great.
He was so great.
Oh,
Music.
dude, please go give a shout out to one of my favorite bands. Listen to the Bravery.
Ooh,
Fucking love them.
Braviary, the Pokemon.
Yes. No, but listen to the Bravery, man. I love the album The Sun and the Moon, one of my favorites, and then I like their first album, The Bravery by The Bravery.
Nice self-titled. It's always good to have
I think it's either
self-titled
that
album.
or An Honest Mistake. I can't remember between those two.
One of
But I like that band a lot.
them. Nice.
My favorite
it.
song? Bad Sun, I think. Bad Sun.
Was that off the
and-
album Sun and Moon?
Yes.
Was there also Bad Moon?
No.
Was there Good Moon?
No.
Was there Good Sun?
No. There was
Oh.
Bad Sun, but it wasn't. But the Sun
What
and
the
the Moon.
fuck's the point then?
Because the deluxe edition of the album had all the Moon versions of the songs off that album, and they were just like remixes and like a little bit different.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, pretentious
Eric,
asshole.
Art, That's you.
I know I'm sounding like my cousin. Anyways.
Which one is that one? Dark comedy.
Jesus
Not 'cause of black.
Christ. It's a good thing they can't understand it either. They all speak Spanish.
Okay, well, there we
Well,
go.
probably my cousins who are my age, because apparently in school, like where they go to school, like they teach them English a bit,
They
so
do in a
they
lot of
understand it
places.
and everything. So,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me. I think about it, I'm like, damn, like, because I remember the last time I went with one of my older cousins when he was like 17 and I was like 10, whatever, and I would talk to him about shit. He's like, I know, and he would say like, I know a few words, but
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't think like,
Yeah,
why English,
Well, because English is a super common language around the world because we're like fucking.
Or is it because American culture is so popular everywhere? Is
Yeah,
that
and there's a lot of travelers and shit, and we're fucking going everywhere, and America's like a big piece of business, and like it's good for people who have like a common language, and like English is like derived from like Spanish and like German and a lot of other languages, so it's like
Right.
somewhat common. And then the language of business, because America's full of fucking capitalism and money hungry fuckers who are sending jobs overseas, so they gotta learn to speak fucking English to appease their American overlords who are paying them 15 cents on the dollar for cheap Chinese child labor. But
On that note, guys, thank you so much for chilling with us today.
always gotta be political at some point. Gotta hit those
If you
notes.
made it to the end of the video, we thank you, we appreciate you, and we
Type,
love you.
Free Yemen in the comments if you
Free
this far.
Yemen. Fuck
I hear
the.
they're having a sale.
Well, I was gonna say, fuck the man. Yeah, you can put that in the comment too.
Yeah.
Please
Get out to China.
get out to China. Just don't say the first part.
No.
Please, guys, like, comment, and subscribe.
Most of you aren't subscribed, fuckers. Subscribe.
86% of you aren't.
Yeah, I saw him
I
last
saw
yesterday.
86. Fuck you, 86%. What's wrong? You don't want to subscribe to this amazing content, or are we too fucking ugly for you?
really
or
gotta
something?
get out of China.
Yeah, get out to China.
That's what we should say.
Get out to China.